Hello there, my name is Attaway and welcome back to another episode of the Endiseg 1910 Germany campaign, where things are proceeding apace. It's now January 1913. We are rocketing towards the start of the First World War. No gas mask 1, I think. Still trying to find things that aren't too badly ahead of time. Do we want any of this stuff? Is it going to help us produce stuff faster? I want to know. This is research time. That's not really that important. Well, I mean, I want to get military command guys in more. That was the Romanov centenary of the 300th anniversary of Romanov rule in Russia. Within 4 years, they were out of power forever. Yeah, we're nearly on 200. We can get a new bloke in the high command. Reinforce colonies. Reinforce them, I say. Okay. Can we do any of this industry stuff now yet? Yeah, we basically can. 240 days. That's acceptable for me. I can deal with that. So let's go for recovery rate to attack and defense. Division speed, attack and defense. So Hindenburg's definitely better than Ruprecht here. Ruprecht. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hindenburg then. You're in. So now we have an additional 15% attack bonus. We have 45% attack bonus for our infantry now. Constitutionalists rise up in Mexico. 10 tragic days. On the 9th of February 8th, 1913, Felix Diaz has been freed after a brief parley. Oh, this is Mexican rebellion stuff. So now they've got 2 rebellions going on. Yes. You've got the Constitutionalists, who are also democratic, but a different kind of democratic. And there's now the Zapatistas. Mexican state are screwed, surely. Look at all these guys. Velistas now. He's now in charge. 3, 7 to 10, 3 to 5. Yeah, Mexican state should be like, he's dead, man. Surely. They're coming back from that. I wouldn't imagine so. Unless it's all scripted. It's always possible. We're still a little bit missing 1 rubber. We have too much grain being imported right now. Way too much grain. Stop bringing it in from the Russians. Diaz surrenders power in Mexico, I assume. So now this man is in charge, who was originally leading the guys who were up here, and now he's in charge of the nation who's at war with them. I don't know. This is all confusing to me now. I mean, they're gonna capitulate, right? I don't really know what's going on. Should I think about strengthening the Western Front? I probably should. We have a whole bunch of divisions coming out. Let's use some to start a front line against the Belgians and Luxembourg. If I can make progress through that, I will. Even if it's just to get to the Meuse River and then hold there, that would be still pretty useful, I suppose. Now, March 1913. Let's go speed 5 again. What's Britain up to? He's preparing for war. What's France doing? Trench warfare. Italy's preparing for war. Austria's preparing for war. Everyone's just preparing for war. They're going for it. This guy's doing GOA_dockyard_1. Interesting name there, Tsar Ferdinand I. Ottomans are doing Young Turks Reforms #1. Post-Great War Doctrine. Yes. Wait, what? Post-Great War? What are you talking about? That doesn't even do anything. It's just nothing. I mean, did I not do something else? Probably. There must be something else I can do now that's productive. Like better engineer companies. That's a pretty handy thing. Okay, we have surplus in everything except rations and support equipment. We can get a few more armoured car divisions on the board now as well. Let's do that. There's our defences in East Africa going up. I'm a bit concerned they're going to be too spread out. We probably need to concentrate them more. Agadir crisis, yes. I'm going to need to step up production of armoured cars at some point soon. Probably after this tranche of divisions. Guys on 3 out of 1. How's he been doing that? 23 divisions to come. We've got 122k manpower left. What I want to do with that then is to concentrate my production into armoured cars and get them into my divisions. Now, do I change to armoured cars 3? How much better are they? 5 defense, 10 breakthrough, 10 soft attack, as opposed to 4 defense, 8 breakthrough, 8 soft attack. So, better breakthrough. Well, better everything really, but not by masses. They're faster. They're substantially faster. They cost the same to make. Yes. Will be a hit to production efficiency though. And if I focus this on getting some on the field, that will probably not be a great idea. But if we're going to change it, it's going now, isn't it? So let's do it. Okay. These guys will be our line against the Belgians. Yeah, we should be pretty well stronger than the Russians over there. Even as is. Right, armoured car 4, no point doing that. Not yet anyway, we haven't even got our armoured car 3s up to snuff. I mean, we probably could have stayed on armoured cars 2s and then gone straight to 4s once we yeah, that might have been a better idea actually. To avoid changing too often. Oh well, it is what it is. We're on 95 divisions now, which is a good number to be on. Okay, just about a year to go. A year to go into Franz Ferdinand's assassination now. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're nearly at the war. It's only taken like 3 episodes. We are going to get there. I promise. Make a promise to you all. The war will be found. Oh. I am lacking grain. Yo, Russia. Give me some grain, yeah? I promise I won't invade you. The Agadir crisis. The French have sent substantial forces in the interior of Morocco. We sent Kaiser has called for territorial compensation for Germany, threatening warfare and sending a gunboat only. Over. Spain gets some stuff. French Republic annexes Morocco. Oh, this already happened. Oh, okay. There we are. Some stuff happened. Prepare for war. Make all haste. The preparing for warfare. Why does defense in depth then lead to offensive attrition and Schwerpunkt leads to defensive attrition? I mean, we get soft attack, so I'm not really complaining, but we get reduction in entrenchment speed. It's not really what I wanted, but okay. 450 fighters now queued up or stacked up. We've got surpluses in our equipment. Let's go hard into armoured cars then. So let's reduce production of these back to 5 each. Get really deep into armoured cars. It's just required to get a bunch of rubber in. Then build more armoured cars. Actually, to be fair, we might want some more fuel. Let's do that. Okay, now we're going to get reduced that below that. We need oil. Right, let's get rid of that. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's nearly done in 5 months. That's requiring how much? 22. So we need to get down to minus 22. That's the target. Hey, Persia, give me some oil. Oh, you did it. Hooray for us. That should mean that that's fine, except for the rubber. It's not fine at all. It's going to have to come from someone, and it might as well be Britain. Actually, Siam. Siam's fine. Get it from them. No convoys involved. Awesome. Now I want to save up for our next military high command guy. Constitutionalistas took 1 state. They've annexed somebody off the Zapatistas. Interesting. So these guys are at war no longer. Oh, they've all decided to just not be at war anymore. Mexico's just going to be divided forever. Okay. Good luck, Mexico. It's still a stalemate down here between Bulgaria and the Ottomans. They're just not going anywhere, really. Okay, let's crank out these armoured cars then. Super quick. Massive surpluses of this kind of equipment here. We should maybe go to Mountaineers. How would that affect the balance of our divisions if we did that? Bear with me whilst we go on speed 4 whilst we do this. If this was all Mountaineers, or maybe it should be Marines. There we go, Mountaineers. How many extra guns would we need to outfit? Probably quite a lot. Let's see what it comes to. There's another war in Mexico, probably scripted. Infantry, Mountaineers, Mountaineers, Mountaineers. That's enough. Okay. So we'd still have 53k in storage of guns. Rations though would not be quite such a good situation to have. Be minus 49,000. Totally worth it. Minus 74,000 in fact. Preparation for war. 250,000 extra manpower and 150 political power. Nice. Yeah, rations is not a thing I'm happy about here. 497-day deficit. Alright, let's come off guns basically entirely and just get on some more on rations then. Cut back there a little bit. Where else do we need factories? That's not enough on rations for my liking. Where are these factories going? When I'm taking them off. They're not going on rations, they should be on rations. I haven't got them assigned anywhere else. I don't quite know what's happened there. Let's just get rid of all of that. Yeah, that's working. It is working. There we are. Okay, that'll do. That'll clear our deficit quickly. I'm going to keep these 2 separate lines of armoured cars running just so they can gain efficiency alongside one another because they are both going to have additional ones on. Right, we can't do any of this yet until Franz is dead. It takes 7 days to do. And I know what the Schlieffen plan is. God knows what these 2 are. I have no idea what they are. I've never heard of them. Oh, here we are. Okay. The main swing into France would be through the neutral Switzerland versus Belgium. Much harder due to Swiss mountainous terrain. Yeah, alright. No. Avoided any sort of invasion of Belgium and called for a war only against Russia and France. That could be a good idea. We do that and then we could just to justify on Belgium later on. Or we could just do the Schlieffen plan and be historical. I don't know what to research here now. Power to Kaiser or power to military? I don't know. I don't know what they do. Let's go power to the Kaiser. More reforms and decisions. And then whatever this is. So I'm assuming that this is code for more political power. Is this going to be like better military? Let's do that then. I like better military. That sounds like a good idea. So do we want extra divisional organisation, or do we want division speed and division attrition? Division speed could be fun, but attrition also. Let's go for that. We've already got pretty buffed organisation. Don't need to buff it even further. Right, these 23 divisions, where are they going? We have now 40 in the west, 55 in the east. And we have space for more manpower now for other divisions if we want. Just the rations deficit that's going to be a problem in that regard. That it's absolutely gigantic. Construction 2 sounds like a good idea. Speed 5 please, game. And we already outnumber the Russians substantially. So we should probably focus more on the west. Just on getting through Belgium more than anything. Yeah. Okay, so it's November 13 now. Not long to go. Let's look at these guys then. We should have some political advisors, really. Military entrepreneur, division attrition minus 10%. That's a good idea. What else have we got? Military factory construction speed plus 10%. That's also a good idea. Yeah, let's go for the factory construction speed for now, and then the next one we'll do will be the division attrition guy. Let's also research these new supply companies, support companies, and we'll do improved early machine tools as well. We're getting there. We're getting close. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Improved artillery. Yes, this is the thing we need in our lives. How much do we need as well? That's a bonus to breakthrough. What's our data to here? Artillery again. Oh, we're fine on artillery. Let's change it. Absolutely fine. We need more artillery probably. We need more of everything. Perhaps if we made our breakthrough divisions could probably contain more artillery. Would that be a good idea? How would that affect things if we had some artillery in here? Say that much artillery. It would screw our combat width up, so we can't do that straight. Yeah, we can do that. We would get massive amount of soft attack, way more breakthrough, reductions in organisation and HP and recovery rate, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, good idea I think. Let's get artillery in the field. This is a very small deficit, but a very small deficit is one I can tolerate. Alright, so we've done power to military. I didn't actually see the event. Maybe I clicked off it too quickly. Let's do befriend Turkey now. Make friends with them. These guys are taking a long time to train. Not ready till April, all of these divisions. Meanwhile, our manpower continues to climb. How is rations doing now? Oh, it's fine. We're fine. We'll be fine. We're going to be absolutely fine for the war. Deficit will be gone in loads of time. We needn't worry. We needn't worry. Let's name our theatres. Really get into the preparations here. Maybe let's just try and be faux German. Ostfront, I believe, is the German word for east front. I think in German it's just west front, isn't it? Obviously, probably pronounced differently. Let's go with that. I know I haven't got an umlaut on the O, but the alt combination will be like HOI4 510 or whatever it will be, and I don't know what it is. So, alas, I'll have to make do without an umlaut on the O. Alrighty then, it's February 1914. We're nearly there. You've stuck with this series to this point through like 4 episodes of non-war. I salute you. Okay, we have a free factory. Let's get him on artillery. Because that may be a thing that holds us back from being able to do more breakthrough divisions. Ottoman-German alliance, yes. We'll be good friends of our Ottoman friends. We might have to help Austria-Hungary out with this southern front at some point, but I'm sure we can do that without too much trouble. We have masses of fuel. Yeah, see, we've got loads of armoured cars now, but artillery is really going to hold back our production of breakthrough divisions, so we're going to have to rejig that a little bit, I suspect. It's much higher efficiency is what's doing it. Let's do something like that. 702 units. I want to get what we have actually in the field for the battles. We need currently 96 artillery per division. And we can outfit at least 2 more. Let's go. Let's tolerate a minor deficit and outfit 4. They've clearly got a bit of a problem with to be exercised a bit, I think. Howitzer 2 is massively ahead of time. We can't do that. Construction, that's all pretty ahead of time for me. 700 footwind days, that is 2. Interesting. What should we research now? Tank frag grenade, that's not too bad. We are falling behind. We're not using our slots, so we might as well just use them on something. Anything. Trench warfare, yes, absolutely. Get these divisions exercised. US occupies Veracruz. Why are you like this, US? Come on. Don't be that guy. Right, let's line up some troops then on west. So it's a bit weird, this bit. We need to do 2 different front lines. It's probably better to have them on the Belgian one, so the front line can be drawn further. You're going to be in this army. You're going to have, that's the wrong army to be in. Oh yeah, we're in the wrong theatre. Dirt. Let's line them up there. We could invade the Netherlands, but that would require a justification. So we won't do that. We'll stick to historical approach. The aim here is to smash through this northern bit with these divisions and then try and get around the French line. Ottoman-German alliance, wonderful. Okay, so what's this then? Befriend Jabal Shammar. That's a really weak nation, there's no point doing that. Berlin-Baghdad Railway. I haven't deployed any troops to the African theatre yet. Could probably do that. Let's make a smaller division template. We will use Street Mountaineers. Yeah, we might as well. Maybe 10 width might be a better idea than 20, because it is such low supply out there. You go 10 width, we will not add support artillery because we need the artillery really. Yeah, just something will be fine. And then we'll give them a different symbol. Give them a, I don't know, a shark. Go for a shark. build like 20 of these, perhaps. As quickly as we can. How long are they going to take? September. That's a bit late for my liking, but these things will be at war with Britain by then. I'll have to rush them out. I'll rush deploy them. Right, deficits of rations is going to be fine. Deficits of artillery is going to be fine. Now, May 14, we're nearly there. Oh, stop exercising. Oh, they're not even done yet. Right. Screw it, we'll just separate them out. Come on. Don't want to be green. We'll be at least regular. Okay, so are we going to be fine defending here? We could build some trenches. But military factories are probably better. And this is mountains this side. I think we should be strong enough to hold this line here, and if not, you know, push into Belgium as well. This shouldn't be too bad. Russia's only got 1 division per province. Not got that big of an army. Even if he is Russia. I can't go on civilian economy yet. I don't think. No, we still need 15%. I could instead let's leave it actually, because tension is about to rise. We can go straight onto war economy. Duck boards, yes. Duck boards. I'll research them. Alrighty then, we are almost no time away from the assassination of Franz Ferdinand and the beginning of the spiral into war. So, I will leave this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. My name has been HOI4. If you enjoyed this video, as always, like and subscribe and comment and all those kind of things that you do on YouTube. And I will see you all again tomorrow for the start of the First World War as Germany. Bye-bye.